Good morning, YouTube. How are you doing? Okay, I'm not sure what it says. How are you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We're going to talk about loving every day of the week, but especially Monday. This is Irene Vaksberg coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. Thank you for being here. I just did an incredible live with my co-partner Sabrina on her YouTube. Please go follow her. And we talk about the magic of neurological wearable technology. And we do it every Monday at 8 a.m. So if you want to learn more about it, please come join us there. And I will be talking about it a lot on here. And this is my why. And this is why I get up every morning and feel so happy and inspired to show up for the first day of the week. And it doesn't matter what day of the week. When you live in your mission, purpose, and passion, when you walk to your own beat of the drum, I know it's not easy to do this for everyone. But it's possible. And I'm going to give you some suggestion, guidance. I'm just going to give you my 2 cents. You take what resonates and run with it. And whatever doesn't resonate, it's okay. Just put it in the back of your pocket. You never know when that moment comes to you and you're going to say, oh, I remember that crazy Russian redhead said A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So I am a true believer is living life to the fullest in your mission, purpose, and passion, and doing things that resonate with your soul. And when you do things when resonates with your soul, it's completely different lifestyle. It's completely different way of living and functioning every day. And a lot of us don't live that way. A lot of us forgot what the inner child wanted when you were that young person, young child, and you had dreams and goals, and you thought you could fly to the moon, and you believed it, you saw it, you honored it, you dreamed about it, and then something between that and adulthood changed for you. Somebody said to you, no, you can't. That's impossible. Your idea is stupid. Your idea will never fly. And you begin to living in doubt, not in that purpose, not in that passion. And I need you to get back to that inner child that was unstoppable, that didn't care about anything except your dreams, your goals, your mission, your purpose, and passion. And welcome to my life. This is Irene Vaksberg, and we're talking about loving Mondays and actually loving every day of the week. But Monday seems the worst. You get up in the morning and say, oh my God, that's Monday again. And I don't want you to have that feeling. I want you to love it. And the only way to do that is to find some time during the day, during the week, to do something that you absolutely love. Hi, I'm good. How are you? I'm just going to call you M because there's numbers. Oh, from India. Well, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here all the way from India. And let me know where you guys watching. I want to see where my message of hope and, walk to your own beat of the time drum falls into. And by the way, thank you so much for supporting my YouTube. So grateful. I mean, I am so grateful for each and every one of you that's subscribed and watching my videos and commenting on them. I absolutely grateful to all of you. Hi, Jacob. Thank you for being here. So when I say to you that I want you to love your life, and you're saying, I mean, I have bills, I have responsibilities, I've lost my sparkle, I gave up on my dreams, I gave up on my vision board. So I am going to break it down to you. I'm doing great. Thank you, Jacob. How are you doing? I'm going to break it down to you so you can do what you need to do for your family, but at the same time, don't neglect yourself. Ask this question. How much longer can you live the life that you live? How much longer you're going to do the same exact thing, but expecting a different result? How much does it mean to you to make it happen? Your dreams are important, and I need you to hear me. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If I can do it, you can do it too. And I'll tell you how and why. I came here 11 years old. Thank you. Yeah, I had a great weekend. I appreciate you. Hope you had too. I came here at 12 years old. I spoke no English, a child of immigrants. Life was not easy. And English was a second language. I was bullied. I cried a lot. People made fun of me. It wasn't easy to fit in. And I had a dream of becoming a hairdresser. I wanted to own my own salon. Imagine that. And I'm blessed. I knew that I wanted to do that at 12 years old. And then I don't know how I was going to do it. I have no idea how I'm going to pay for it. My parents sure could not afford to put me in a beauty school, but I figured it out. Right? I did some research and got, by asking questions. I am okay. What's wrong? I'm fine. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing amazing. Thank you for caring. So I made that happen. I figured it out. I asked questions. I did some research, and I got really blessed that like a what do they call them, not a social worker but like a counselor came into the school that I was in and said, oh my God, we have this, hey Caroline, thank you for being here. We're looking for people to be part of our program as a hairdresser. We have a free magic word, free opportunity to join this vocational training, and by the time you graduate, you will have your hairdressing license. That was like a winning a lottery, right? But I said yes without realizing what it takes. English was still my second language. I still wasn't speaking properly, and I had to maintain be average in order to be able to stay in this program. Was it easy? No, it wasn't. I worked really hard at it, really hard, and couldn't write to save my life, couldn't spell to save my life. But the dream of being a hairdresser was bigger than anything else. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy when I finished that, right? And I had to remember that my father and my mother sacrificed so much for us, leaving their country, leaving their whole entire family, brothers, sisters, mothers, and fathers, to bring us to United States of America. Oh my God, thank you so much, Abehenit. I probably destroyed your name, but I appreciate your kind words. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And my father said, we brought you here. It's American dream to live where everything is possible. If you commit yourself and go knock on those doors, they're not gonna open. We're different, but you can make it if you decide to do it, right? This is a country of hope and opportunity. Thank you so much for being here. Please, Caroline, have an amazing day. I appreciate you so much, even just for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for a second. Have a wonderful Monday and go out there and live in your mission, purpose, and passion. Shine bright. You need to be seen, you need to be heard, and go out there and be the superstar that you are. All of you guys, all of you, everyone here, you're a superstar, and you need to be shining bright in your mission, purpose, and passion. So I took those words seriously, right? Because I know the sacrifice my parents made. And, yes, it was scary. And listen to this. Then I realized that I cannot just cut hair, that I had to make relationship, that I had to build relationship, that I actually have to speak English. Something that I didn't feel comfortable with, something that I was afraid of, or, didn't want to be bullied again and made fun of it. And then, people like, who's going to sit in your chair? You cannot speak properly. Nobody's going to understand it. You will never succeed. And let me tell you, that fueled my fire even more. that fueled my fire even more. I said, I am going to show you. I am going to be the best of the best in my field and where I live. And I start educating myself. I start taking classes. I start speaking more, still shy, but I start practicing more. And then I took this course. I was 19 years old. And because, there was no college for me, I had to figure out how to build a business. And, you can, I wanted to own my own business. So I wanted to own my own salon. So I needed to figure out how to do all of that. And so I took this course. It's called little bit of the top, this main guy, now you can call him like a business coach. At the time, he was just a person that trained. And Michael Cohn, and he completely changed my life. And he said to us, fake it until you make it, show up anyway, pretend you're already what you think you are, a rock star, a superstar, a top hairdresser, wherever you are, that people are just lining up and wanting to sit in your chair. This is what he said, fake until you make it. You don't know something had to do with, sell it and go figure it out. Don't ever live in doubt, live in your purpose and your passion. Don't let anybody tell you no. Don't let anybody put you down. He just drilled that in our heads, and he was training hairdressers that starting to begin their journey. And I said, I think I picked the wrong profession. I said, I don't know if I can do this. Look, I sound funny. My English is not perfect. And he said, don't be freaking silly. He said, don't be silly. What you think is your inconvenience is your golden ticket. So listen carefully. What you think is your inconvenient is your golden ticket. So where you have your doubt, that is your superpower. And I'm like, what do you mean, sir? And he goes, people have to listen to you more carefully. People have to pay attention to you. They may not remember your name, but they remember how you sound. So if they walk into that salon and they may not remember your name, they're going to say, that person that cut my hair, that lady that has that funny accent, they will never forget it. Use it to your advantage. So what you think is your weakness becomes your strength. Did you see how all of that changed for me? Did I run with it? No, I still felt uncomfortable, but that seed has been planted. That what I have is something special, that I should be honored. He said, you speak 2 languages. Most people only speak one. So honor that talent. You can now help and support 2 different communities. So what you're sitting there thinking is not enough is actually more than enough. And I need you to, go deeper with that. I need you to unlock that. And probably been closed. You probably put it aside. You think you can't do it, that your idea is stupid because somebody told you that. I need you to revamp that. I need you to put that energy back into it, that fire when you had that idea. I need you to run with it. Whatever is your purpose and mission, you put it on the side, you put it on the shelf, you forgot about it. I need you not to forget about it. And you may be saying, how am I going to do it? And let me tell you, I did succeed. I did have a salon. I owned a salon. I actually made one of my dreams a reality. I wanted to work for Josiah Bear. It's a fancy schmancy hair salon. Used to be. He was very popular in 80s. He was my mentor. And I went and I got the job, but I realized that wasn't for me because I knew that I could not do the work that I want to do, is help underprivileged people, that I want to cut hair for free, or I want to do a food drive, a clothing drive, and they were all about celebrities. Nothing wrong with that, but it wasn't for me. But I knew I was good enough to do it. I went and I succeeded, and without my perfect English, I did the job, and they wanted to hire me for their new location, and I said no. That was even more powerful than anything else. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, that's such an honor, because I don't think I'm a good storyteller. I'm jumping around, but I do it anyway because the purpose is bigger than my inconvenience of maybe not saying things properly. So I show up for you so you can show up for yourself. And I want to show you that you don't have to be perfect. And what is perfection is to you, because you're already perfect just the way you are. Show up anyway. So I accomplished all my dreams. I actually work in one of the top beauty supplies, and I built my business within there, Beverly Hills. Never was my goal, but that's where I ended up. And so I've accomplished all of my business passion, dreams. All of it's been. I've had a salon, I've lost a salon, I rebuilt a salon, I've lost, I rebuilt, and I lived it. I lived it. And so you're going to say, how is this going to work for me? I'm going to tell you. I'm asking you every day, find 15 minutes for your purpose. Thank you for all the love. I really appreciate 15 minutes a day. Find to work on your own goals. I know you have a 9 to 5. I know you have a family. I know you have a dog. I know you have a partner. I know you have children. And maybe some of you living in the countries that there's very little opportunities, that feels like that to you. But because of what we can do now with social media, your opportunities is not where you are. Your opportunities out of your country maybe, and you can shine from wherever you are. Your beginning does not define you. You define your beginnings. Makes sense? It doesn't matter where you start or how little you have. Is what's important is for you showing up, right? Press that button and start sharing your story, your mission, your purpose, your desires. You will find your tribe. It doesn't matter that no one is watching. Eventually people will watch you. Eventually people will join you and support you and guide you. You will find it. If you don't show up for the universe, if you don't show up for your dreams, your dreams will not show up for you. The universe does not show up for you if you don't show up for the universe. Saying it is not enough. Taking action, like a dream written on a piece of paper is just a dream. In order to make the dream to become alive, you have to take action to create it, and that means you have to show up for your dream, even though you have so much already on your plate, and you maybe not loving the first day of the week is Monday, because you're not living in your purpose, mission, and passion. You're not living in what you are desiring it for yourself, right? So let me tell you, I'm going to tell you how to do it. So every day, I need you, or as many days of the week as possible, find 10 to 15 minutes for yourself and work on your goal. Right? What is your goal? Write it down. Write your goal down and say, I want to do, I don't know, draw, and I want to sell art. But you have to create the art in order to sell it. So start creating art. Take 15 minutes a day and start creating art. Maybe you want to write a book. You've been trying to write a book and you gave up on it. Maybe you started it. 15 minutes a day. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So start writing that book. 15 minutes a day is better than 0 minutes a day. Oh, no, I have not done theater. No, I have not done theater. No, no. But thank you. Oh my God, you're making me feel so special, because the sound of my voice normally used to bother me, but I'm getting comfortable with it. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So do you see what I'm saying? Whatever you desire, you have to work for it. So if you open the business but you're not showing up for it and you're saying no one is buying, well, nobody knows what you have, because you are your own best secret. Stop being your best kept secret. If people don't know what you got, they cannot buy from you. And I'm going to tell you what I got. So let me tell you, 15 years ago, I was in a terrible car accident that left me in chronic pain, anxiety, depression. I lost my six-figure business. Just about everything is gone. And the only thing I had was bills and bills and more bills left for me. Right? And I didn't know what to do. I was so broken. Doctors didn't know what to do. Have you been in situations like that where it's everything is just falling apart? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how you deal with them. I would love to hear from you. And it was terrible time for me. My daughter had to take care of me. 6 years of chronic pain, anxiety, depression, bag full of medicine, Vicodin and Norco and epidurals and cortisone shots and hip injection, sympathetic nerve blocks. Yes, yes, I'm going to share. It was hard. It was hard. I gave up on power of prayer. I gave up on my faith. I gave up on hope or miracles. And I was very positive, straight-minded person. Nothing could stop me. And I've been in difficult situations, but I always got out of the, because there was never in my time that I lost everything. My mindset, my financial stability, my emotional strength, my circle of friends. I basically was left by myself and alone in my broken body. My circle of friends was gone because I couldn't do their hair. I couldn't take them out for dinner, so lunch, or party. I mean, I made great money and people around me benefit from it. What's mine is yours. And it was a community, and somebody was in need. I was there to help. And then when I couldn't, nobody was there for me. And that's okay. Not did It's okay now. I understand not everybody could handle that kind of pressure, but I also realized that they were not good friends. They were superficial friends, and I have learned a lot from that experience. Well, and then doctors told me I will be in a wheelchair, and that was the end for me. Like, I could not imagine being in a wheelchair. I didn't know how I was going to support my family. I am a single mother. So it was a very difficult moment for me. And I said, I'm done, God. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I have no more strength to fight. I need to just go. Like, I can't imagine my life like this. And God did not allow me to pray to go. God had something more in mind for me. He had a different path for me. And he asked me to pray, to stay. He asked me to pray for a miracle that I did not believe in. I said, why am I praying? I've prayed for 6 years. You haven't answered my prayers. I am tired. I am exhausted. Yes, I am okay now. Yes. And you can go to my, YouTube, I don't even know, called platform or channel, and see some of the videos where my body was shaking, and this little technology I'm going to show you, literally changed my life. So I said, okay, I'm going to pray. So you leave me alone. And I said, if you decide to keep me here, make sure you send me a miracle, because I cannot stay here the way I've been doing it. My daughters deserve more. My grandkids deserve more. Okay, I deserve more. And I said, I want something that is drug-free, non-invasive, no chemicals, no side effect. I said, I am tired of being poked and examined and injected, and nothing is working. I said, it has to be affordable, because I have 2 pennies to rub off together. And I said, if it's a mission, I said, if it's a business, it has to be a mission, purpose, and passion. And it has to be people first and everything else secondary. And then I said, also, it cannot be expensive, but if I can make a little bit of money, because if I'm going to be in a wheelchair, I'm not sure how I'm going to cut hair. Please send it to me. And I said, if you're really going to answer this, I promise I'm going to share the testimony that I didn't believe in God, that I lost my faith, and you still got me, that you still delivered. And I will share the miracle that I didn't believe in with others. Hold on one second. And what I also, oh, sorry, my little baby girl, my little dog is here. Emma, meet Emma. That's my little Emma. She's 15 years old. Is that I've learned that you have to pray mindfully, and you have to pray, but also, yes, that's Emma. Also pray with open heart and mind, because God gives you what you need, not what you want. It has a plan for you, his own plan, his own timing. And I don't know why that prayer was so powerful and it was answered, because I felt like I prayed for 6 years and nothing happened. But because maybe I said I was done, and here God is to you, here's the higher power. And I was doing a podcast sharing this story, and it was supposed to be like 20 minutes, it was over an hour. And this beautiful woman said, Irene, you didn't give up, you surrendered. But me being Russian and surrendering, that word was like, oh my God, like I surrendered. Giving up seemed like not as intense as surrender. You said, no, no, no. You surrendered to the higher power. You released it. You stopped carrying the burden. You asked for help. You were not longer walking alone. You were protected by that higher power, by God. You said, God, okay, this is what I want. And I will do A, B, C, D, F, G. I've never prayed like that. I just prayed for myself, but I didn't pray for others. It's very interesting. Power of prayer and how it works, it's fascinating me. And it's fascinating. So what I've learned is that, yes, pray, but be open to the miracle, receiving not how you expected. So the miracle came out of the box completely. So this was the miracle 8 years ago. Do you see the little orange thing? This is neurological wearable technology. This is the gift that God gave me. And let me tell you, I said no to this gift for almost 4 months. My dear friend said, I saw on YouTube this woman was doing this crazy thing and her body was collapsing, and then she put this incredible song. There's something in it right here, and she was okay. And I was like, no, 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 thank you. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to try anything. And I'll tell you why. Because I've learned to live with my pain. I accepted it. Remember, I gave up. I didn't care anymore. And another disappointment, trying another product would have been more painful for me, that wouldn't work, than the pain that I was already living in. So when you pray and it appears to you, it may be appearing to you in a way you don't recognize it, but that is your blessing. I'm from India here, in Holy Book, there's a line when Lord Kisha says, everything you do every second is already written. This live stream, everything believe in yourself and in God. Yes, it's pre-written. I agree. The destiny we have, and we're born, and I believe it's pre-written, everything that has happened to me. I believe that. I do believe in that. And even going through this experience, even more so. And I'm going to step it up about that. So that this was my miracle. This came, right? But now it's in this, we evolved. It's no longer sock, it's a little patch that has the same similar pattern on here, and now I wear it all the time in many, places. And literally 18 months of wearing this technology, it balanced up my neurology. So it's drug free, non-invasive, everything that I asked, drug free, non-invasive, no chemicals, no side effect. It's a mission purpose driven business, not expensive to start, easy to share. You just share your story. We're in 33 different countries. So it's for basically optimizing your brainstem and the central nervous system. So it helps overall wellness. So pain, sleep, anxiety, stability, mobility, range of motion, inflammation, focus, sleep, immune system, pain. So we have 13 different patches that do 13 different things, but work like a puzzle together. You can use one or you can use many. It's up to you. So it has evolved into this incredible, system of 13 different patches, more to come. We're in 33 countries. We're not in India yet, but hopefully one day. Keep in touch with me, and maybe we can be business partners eventually. We just opened in Mexico. We are open in Switzerland, in Turkey, and Colombia is coming up. So that was the gift that keeps, you can buy it, like I said. You can send me a message if you know somebody in Europe. You can buy it from them, or America if you know somebody in America, Mexico, Switzerland, Turkey. These are the countries we are in the EU. So God answered my prayers, and I have not stopped sharing my purpose, my passion. Every day is amazing for me. Well, the company is planning to open worldwide. This pattern is patterned in 180 countries. So slowly and surely will be hopefully opening in India for sure. Waiting. But again, keep in touch with me. So going back to your quote, when COVID started, I joined this challenge. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's very kind of you. Well, maybe we can be business partners at the time, and we can change lives all the way there. And yes, absolutely. Thank you for your kindness. So just going back to what you said, that's written in your book, I took this challenge, COVID, with Peter, oh my God, what is his last name? Can't think of his last name right now. So his name is Peter Vargas. And I trust my intuition and I follow it. And yes, I lost it for a minute, but I got it back. And on Sunday, I normally don't do anything. I just relax and I chill. And the week was very, very intense. And we've learned a lot. And there was a lot of challenges. We had to really go deep into our healing. And Sunday, there was this pastor talking, and I knew the pastor will be talking. I was like, oh my God, whatever. But this little voice kept on saying and got bigger and bigger. Irene, go jump on, go jump on. There could be a message for you. And there was a message for me. And the message was, this pastor was saying, your journey was given to you because you could handle it. You were chosen to go through this pain, through the struggle. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Use it to inspire others. Use it to teach others. Use it to motivate others. You were the chosen one. Yes, the cross was heavy to carry. The burden was intense. But you were the chosen one because you could handle it. You can learn from it and then go share it. And it gave me goosebumps. It made all the sense in the world because for many years, I used to say, and I've gone through some difficult moments, why would I wish this for somebody else? God chose me knowing that I could handle it. And he spared someone else from that pain that might have not been able to handle it. See, I was able to handle it. And that's why I'm sitting in front of you. This is a full circle, right? I just shared my story. And stop wasting your time in your dreams. It all ties in into Monday, loving our Mondays. You need to go after your purpose, your passion. Stop wasting time. Time is not promised. It's just the moment right here. We can never get it back. 35 minutes I've been speaking to you. I can't get that back. The only way this works is I gave you some wisdom, hopefully my 2 cents. I don't know if anything resonated with you. And maybe it's not for this moment, maybe it's for the future. But what I want you to know that every day is precious. Start figuring it out how to live to your own beat of the drum. Start figuring out how to live life worth living with purpose and passion and not being exhausted from the 9 to 5 and not living the life that you want to live. You have to change some things. You have to take some action to create the life that you want to live. You may be living for your mom and your dad or for the neighbors. A lot of people do it. They just do it so they're not harassed. I never lived that way. In my community, hairdressing was looked down on, not praised until I started making some real money. Most of the parents want their children to be doctors and lawyers, professionals. I chose a hairdressing career. But don't let anyone deter you from living the life that you want. Your dreams, your goals, your passion is important. I had to walk it alone. I want you to know you're not alone. I'm here. I want to support you, inspire you, to let you know you can do it. So please find 10, 15 minutes to work on your dreams. And let me tell you, that car accident happened. It actually continuation from my first car accident. I might share that another time. It all comes together. They were 20 years apart, 23 and 20 and 43. It's because I sent the energy out, but I didn't take action. I wrote things down. I didn't implement it. And universe does not know, and it just does it. And it took everything away from me. Instead of me organizing my life and changing the things that I want, I had to start from scratch. I lost everything in that car accident, but I was rebirthed. It was rebirth for me. And your difficult moment doesn't define you. It becomes your superpower, but you have to walk through it. It's on the joy and happiness, and the awareness is on the other side. And look, most people walk around thinking they've made mistakes. No one makes mistakes, right? You made a wrong choice, but not a mistake. There's lessons only. Lessons only. So I need you to not be afraid to learn, because you're afraid to fail. Then you don't learn because you don't even do it. And you're still sitting there dreaming about that book written, or the movie that you want to write, or the art exhibit you want to create. I don't know what you're waiting for, but you're still waiting for it because you're afraid to fail. But let me tell you, you already failed by not doing it. You can't create a community if you don't start. People cannot buy from you or invite you to be part of, you're inviting them to be part of your team or whatever your journey you're on without showing up. And I want you to love every single day of the week. Look, every day cannot be amazing, but there's definitely something amazing in every day. We need to learn how to count our blessings and not focus what we don't have, but what we do. But we are amazing in every day. We as human beings are amazing every single day. And I know a lot of people don't feel that way about themselves, but you are freaking amazing. You are a rock star. And I need you to get up every single day and look in that freaking mirror and say, I am amazing. I am powerful. I got this. My inconvenience, my short whatever is my gift. Remember how I started this live and I'm about to end? Is my accent, I thought it was my curse, inconvenience, but it became my blessing and my golden ticket. I become unique on all of these platforms. I sound funny. You may not remember my name, but you remember the way I sound. So stand out. What you think is your imperfection is your perfection. There's no such a thing imperfection. We all want to get better, but we can talk about imperfection another time, because perfection makes you procrastination, right? It's procrastination. Perfection is procrastination. So start being perfect. Just be you. So are you up for the challenge? I hope you are up for the challenge. So 15 minutes a day, write, start doing what you love. Start implementing 15 minutes a day of what your heart desires. Whatever it is, dance, sing, I don't know, baking cookies, start writing that formula. And maybe every day add another few minutes. And if you have a family, if you have kids, implement them, right? Show them that they can live in their mission, in their purpose, in their passion. Encourage them to dream big and make it happen, as difficult as it could possibly be. And again, your destination doesn't define you. You define the destination. Okay, I'll practice this, but your smile just stole my attention. Thank you. Should I file a compliance and or thank you instead? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm excited to hear from you, Abba Hanit. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I'm excited to hear from you. Send me a message. Also, I'm on Instagram. I'm still trying to figure out how to communicate through YouTube. Haven't figured that yet. But in Instagram, it's very easy. My name is there, Vaksberg. Underscore got health. I'm also on TikTok, just Irene Vaksberg, and also on Facebook, Irene Vaksberg. So follow me. Let's continue chatting. Let's continue inspiring each other. If you got some value from this, please share it out. Tag someone in this video that needs to hear this inspiration, motivation. And if you live in UE or United States, in the United States and Mexico, Switzerland, and Colombia next month. Yes, let me see how I can do it. Let me figure it out. I think this is, oh, no, that's not it. What did I do here? Here, I think. Oh, chat, tab, communication. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I've never done this before. Show most messages. Where do I write? I don't see it. Let's see. Nope. Start QQ. I'm learning. Hold on. Where do I write it? Let me see what's on this side. Nope, that's not it. Chat filter. Let me see. How do I respond to you? Let me see. Let me see. Message. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, it's not letting me channel, add monitor, put your user up. Oh, I don't know where to respond to you. I am so sorry. I'm trying to figure it out. If you'd let me know where it is. I've touched every button. Community moderation, chat filter, top. I'm pressing on your. Okay, let's see. Maybe it's here. Nope, that's not here either. Huh. I can't figure it out. Let me see. Can I follow you? Let me see. Nope. But I have no idea how to put it in the chat. I am absolutely trying to do that. I pressed every button already. And it's not letting me. Let's see. Nope. Not letting me do it. But I will look it up and see how it works. It would be great to be able to respond to you guys. But again, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all, and I will do my best to jump on tomorrow, and we'll continue chatting. I can't wait to hear your mission, purpose, and passion, and how you're gonna go about doing all of that. So don't live for your dreams. Don't let anyone dim your light. Shine bright, and I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. Thank you. Happy Monday.